So yesterday, frankly, kind of sucked. That's the best way to describe what happened. And we got some good news. We got some bad news. We saw Shiba Inu pump. We saw it retrace actually to those ranges like we talked about. And I think the most important thing is what Shiba Inu did following that, which was a huge sign of strength. And frankly, right now, if you're contemplating unloading, if you're getting exhausted, don't let them wear you out. This is the worst possible time to make irrational decisions, and people can do what they want, but we're seeing a little bit of capitulation right now. But here's the thing. We know what comes next. Shib has in fact bottomed, and we're about to see some very exciting things ahead. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I have to say that, Shiba Inu yesterday did exactly what most assets did. It saw a nice rise. Shiba Inu actually starting a little bit of that breakout like we were talking about, right? The make or break moment. Was that where Shib was going to make its push? And it did in fact start doing it on the Coinbase news. Coinbase, SEC dropped out of the Coinbase lawsuit. Very big deal for the industry. We started to pump. And not 30 minutes later, announcement of the Bybit hack, $1.46 billion worth of Ethereum that was stolen and started being dumped on the market. So again, as you guys can imagine, if Ethereum is going on a drop, which it did and was, it is going to obviously drag Shiba Inu down with it. You guys can see Ethereum had a negative 2.73% day. Shib had a negative 2.96% day. All right. So we did in fact drop down into that range like we were talking about, 40145 to 40150. I got it out this time. And then guess what we did following that? Nice, strong bounce back to 40154. Go figure. What you're seeing is a lot of conviction for Shiba Inu right now, a lot of strength in the charts. And what you're seeing is that Shiba Inu does in fact want to go up. And this is why I have to say, guys, don't let them wear you out. They're trying to beat you down. They're trying to break your spirits. They're trying to make you think that nothing is going to happen from here, just as they have times in the past. I don't know if you guys remember the summer of last year. Maybe you were here, maybe you weren't. But they were trying to do the exact same thing, make you feel like all hope is lost. And frankly, it's not. All right. What we're in right now is a time where sentiment has been bad, but is improving. Optics have dropped, but are increasing. And we know what happens next. This is basically their play to try to take advantage of people that don't have the long-term mindset, that don't have that conviction. And in fact, when it comes to Shiba Inu, these past few days, we have seen some of that capitulation. A lot of what we saw basically from the earlier part of February until the 18th was short-term holders unloading. 1 month, 2 month. We talked about this in a video. And what we're seeing is a lot of conviction from longer-term holders. The last few days hasn't necessarily been that. For example, on Wednesday, the 19th, we saw the average time of transacted coins held was 1 year. So we actually saw some major capitulation on the 19th. Wasn't really a big day nonetheless, but what it looked like was, about 1 trillion Shiba Inu more than what the average was. So it looked like a whale ended up unloading their position. Go figure, it happens, right? We dropped back to a month, which was good. And then yesterday was 7-month average hold time for the transacted coins. So we're starting to see a little bit more people just kind of calling it quits, just getting beat down. And this is where people make those big mistakes. Because again, look at how well Shiba Inu bounced back here, right? We held our floor. We're still pushing a breakout today again. And like I've said many times, Shib wants to push out of here. Now, what I have to say is, guys, Shib didn't do this outside of the crypto market. Yesterday sucked for everything in crypto, right? This Bybit news, unfortunately, drug most assets down. When we look at Shiba Inu, for example, down 1.85%, not even close to the worst performer. Shib actually showing incredible levels of conviction in these ranges, prepping for the next move to the upside. And if you guys haven't noticed, it's basically been every single Friday, except for February 7th, we've been getting some series of bad news, and they're trying to break the market down, beat the market down, try to get people to unload their positions, but it's working less and less and less. And again, I want to point out, look at how far Shiba Inu is off from when we basically started this major capitulation event, this major liquidation event at the start of February. We're not down much. Shib can make a move like that in a day. Shib can erase basically this month long of losses over the course of a candle or two. All right. This isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. And what I want to point out again is although there was some capitulation yesterday, guess what? Another whale adding day. I keep pointing this out because we're seeing a very consistent theme here. And that is that people are, in fact, taking advantage of the opportunities. Go figure. That's exactly what people should be doing right now. Obviously, I'm not telling you guys what to do. You can do what you want. But all the signs are there that the market is still ready to break out. It's a question of, does the manipulation attempts stop? And do we start this run, or do we have to deal with it just a little bit longer? So I love what we're seeing in terms of SHIB. The floor is set. It looks like the bottom is in fact in. And the question is when does SHIB make this break? It's sure looking like it's going to be sometime very, very soon. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. What did you do yesterday? Did you freak out? Did you let it roll off your back? If you're having a hard time right now, what I would say is shut down the charts for a week, a month, walk away, relax, come back, check on prices then, because eventually this current sentiment that we're in will have changed completely. We've seen it before in the crypto market, and things will in fact get better. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.